We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. San Francisco come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
At the plate, Abiatel Avellino, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 46.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the game's getting...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. That's wide, 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Avellino at third with nobody out. Three and 0 now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Set to deal on 2-2. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another try at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Jalen Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2.
Well, that's not effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Here now the 2-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Line. One and 0. Here it is.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Buster Posey now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So now to the plate, Gio Brusa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Popped up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Giants lead it 2-0. Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The average entering play at 301. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Taylor Heineman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside. Ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Logan Webb, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Abiatel Avellino. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave one. They're up 2-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Sanchez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting six, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Webb has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's set and the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So stepping in, Yu Darvish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0, here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jalen Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. And a ball 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. 2 out with the man at first. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runner goes for second. Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. But they're on top 2-0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and Now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Wilson Contreras would be next. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Gio Brusa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 2 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler.
Digging in to try it again, Taylor Heineman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And that's in there, base hit.
The batter, the pitcher, Logan Webb.
To the plate now, Logan Webb. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
Ready now, Abiatel Avelino. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Second and third here, 1 man out. off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Sanchez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1-0 delivery. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Up high, 2-1 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Still 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Count is 3-1.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now batting, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, 0-1 count. Here it is. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Alec Mills, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
So now to the plate, Jalen Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next to the Giants.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Longoria, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month. To put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Full count now, 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. taken. Strike two. Now it's called one away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Chris Bryant is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Jose De Leon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Wilson Contreras will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Heineman waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. His lifetime batting line against Jose De Leon. He brings with him a .313 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-1 to Schwarber. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Gio Brusa. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Heineman.
Into the box, Taylor Heineman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Kian Wong will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kian Wong.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Weekly hit to third, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 2-2. Wandy Peralta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way.
Count 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, second base.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now. Josh Begley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 4, Josh Begley.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. Line drive to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Casey Sadler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Casey Sadler.
Settling in now, Abiatel Avelino. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 46.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Ro. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, count.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 3 and the Cubs 2. Lucas Sims gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Lucas Sims.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball two.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. they just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that misses ball one. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Runner at second, 1 away, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The center fielder, number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a in the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 13, David Bodie. The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Gio Brusa, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Taylor Heineman, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Slider laid off for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And that's the second out. Steven Duggar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Abiatel Avellino, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get one on the home run by Buster Posey. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 San Francisco. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Two and 0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, David Bodie. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch.
At the ball. 0-1, no strike.
Fouled away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Grounded to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier Baez.
To the plate now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Vizcaíno has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still even at 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. Cue shot here out towards short. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Has a look, now the pitch. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Giants out in front here, 4-3. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brandon Morrow.
New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Wilmer Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jalen Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
What a swing right there. Picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Number 20 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Longoria over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Rowan Wick takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 50.
We are into extra innings. Digging in, Evan Longoria. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
No balls and 1 strike. Hot shot to third. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in now, Buster Posey. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch coming, here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Gio Brusa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 offering. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Two and one, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Into the box now, Taylor Heineman. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marlene Garcia comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Batting in the 7th. Number 97, Marlene Garcia. Now playing left.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Bodie. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Garcia has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Javier Baez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder to the track. Ball game! So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Here now is the final line score tonight.